I'm trying multi-stream. You get your first freight train. Look at that, 5 seconds in. I'm trying this on YouTube and Facebook. I've never tried it before, so I don't even know if it's working on Facebook, to be honest. All of the Facebook chat and anyone who joins me in the voice and YouTube chat, it's combined into the one chat for me. So I can see everyone that's typing on Facebook and YouTube in the one thing. That's one reason I tried this new streaming program. Yeah, just I still need to fiddle around with the settings a little bit and yada yada yada. So I wasn't gonna do a live. I thought I'd come out here and try it. At least the Facebook side of it. There you go. I've logged into Ustream. Alright, let's look at that. Sorry, I've gone to my Facebook page and I'm just looking at the notification that it sent me there. Alright. Video upload, blah blah blah. Yes. So, alright. Now what?
Stay, Bubba. Don't move.
Amber's outside too. If you hear anyone in the background.
Yeah, but I'm grumpy today. So.
She's grumpy today, so watch out.
Just irritated.
Funny. Alright. So according to Restream, both Facebook and YouTube are active. That's a start at least, isn't it? Oh.
Oops, sorry. So.
Right, so I would assume it's live somewhere. I don't know where on Facebook. It's on my page would be a good guess, but oh, there we go. Look at that. It's live on Fuzzball. People have commented on it and I couldn't even find it. It's good, isn't it? So, just going to, it's got a couple of these. Where's the camera? It's gone. Oh, it's delayed. Okay. So I've got a couple of these. What do you want, dear?
Sorry, I'm just in a players.
Open your gob.
I was just waiting for you to talk.
I'll be here a while. Yeah. Sid's repurposing. That's his YouTube channel. Brought these down for me. Not for me, sorry. For Amber as well, to learn spindle turning, but figured I'd have a bit of a play around with it too. And some of this, it's just pallet bearers. So. Don't ask me what I'm gonna make because I got no idea. Right, let's see if this multi-chat thing works. Alright, it's not doing anything. Alright. Oh, there you go. How you going, Dr. Bob? I'll send you a link. Yeah. Sorry, I was just trying to sort things out a little bit there. And Blair, I've sent you one too. Do you want it, of course? Read on. How do I connect? You should be able to connect now, Dr. Bob. Oh, what was that? What's going on there? Alright. Put that down for a sec.
When I went into Dad's today, right, when Dad opened the door, he's like, "Did you walk here with no shoes on?"
Alright, see Blair's name there, but yeah, Blair, I can see your name. I'm not actually too sure how to get you on the screen at the moment. I'm still trying to figure that bit out. Sorry. Oh, I don't want to do that.
You know, out from there, our buggy put out the tree.
Yeah, it's windy. Alright. Oh, what's that? That worked. That worked for Dr. Bob. What's Blair? Something must be wrong with your video camera or something, because Dr. Bob's has come up as a square and on air and the same as mine, but yours has got nothing but your name. Hello, Dr. Bob. No, you're still the same, Blair. That's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. And even my connection's coming up as crap. Yeah, well, it's a learning curve. How you going, Cade? don't mind my half-hearted effort at trying out Facebook Live. All right. Hey, Sid, are you in your meeting yet? Why did I do that? Oh, lurking, okay. Right. See if you can join, Sid. I'll send you a link. I just want to see what it's like on different devices, that's all. You're part of the tree people. All right. Yeah. Yeah, all right. What was that?
Him?
Yeah. Oh, YouTube's quality's not too bad either, really. I have to mute this, otherwise it's gonna do an echo loop. Right. Can you see that quality from there, Amber? No.
Not back to
No, that's all right. I realised that as I turned around. I will see how that thrashes the computer out. Just just a plain old standard business computer that I got from the auctions, where I run these and so I'm going to thrash it out. Thrash out the video card, having full screen YouTube and full screen Facebook. So if I drop out or something, it's mostly because the computer crashed. Huh? Oh, I don't know. I'm not too sure how that works, Dr. Bob. I'll have a look through the settings and stuff. Unless it's something that your security thing has to allow. No, it's not. It's nothing to do with it in there. Oh. The quality for me is better on my screen compared to StreamYard. Shit, YouTube's lagging behind a bit there. YouTube didn't really change much, really, in the scheme of things. Just oh yeah, that's the stream's a lot further behind with restream than what it is with StreamYard, but it's not jerky. Like sometimes going from StreamYard to YouTube, you get the whole sometimes the jerky bits. Didn't seem just then. So. Okay.
I don't know if you're more fly or dog at the moment.
What do you end up doing?
I just turn the snowman arms on.
Oh yeah.
One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Look, I have flies on him.
No, you don't need to be like that. Alrighty. At least I can see Dr. Bob now. That's a good start. Hey.
Okay, Jay.
How are you? Can you hear me all right?
Got the problem fixed. Yep, got the problem fixed. It was a
All right.
security problem. It kept
Yep.
trying to open in a different browser.
Tricky.
Well, I like Chrome, and the
Yes.
other one that runs on my tablet, I don't necessarily like the stuff that it does, but so I had to go make some changes in the settings and default settings.
Yeah.
I was
All right.
impressed when I looked at the setup and registered and all that and went and did the speed tests. You familiar with what I'm talking about?
Yep. Yeah.
Well, I found that I had the fastest speed test to do a loop back from Australia than I did Chicago or New York.
Wow, that's weird. Is that because there's
Yes, it is.
less lack of people here? Or what?
Well, what typically happens is here there's, I think it's 5 cities, originally 3. That was the major hubs, and all cities went to that. And then that hub would go and be tied overseas globally.
Oh yeah.
But that's been when we were probably 15 years ago, and I don't know, I would assume that's changed because Detroit with the auto industry needed international high speeds, and they were talking about doing that a long time ago. So it looks like they must have, because when it said test against Australia, it was faster than me testing between here and New York or here in Chicago. It's like you were my next door neighbor.
That's very unexpected. It's, your feed is definitely a lot more clearer on here too, I've noticed.
Yeah,
It's much better than StreamYard.
I just have to figure out how to get the picture bigger.
Yeah, me too, actually. And I haven't looked at all the settings at the moment, but obviously one of the settings it's got is when you're talking, it puts their screen in view more, a bit like Zoom.
Yep.
There are options, I think, in the right hand corner. Do you see the couple of dots?
Yeah.
Do you think should I give Robbo a link, or should I just leave him in Facebook?
No, you want to keep him as a good friend.
He's put a comment in. He goes, "Oi, you! That's Amber's wood." There you go, Robbo. If you haven't gone and it's signed up to it, you better go and do it now, Robbo. I prefer verbal insults over typed ones. They just have no meaning, you know. Says you can have all the chats linked up, but I'm not seeing that at the moment. Oh, no, I don't need that.
Yeah, I didn't have enough time to go through all their tutorials.
Yeah, and I didn't go through it either. I'd rather just flick through the settings myself.
You're a go sit in the shade.
Oh. That's all. Do it actually only open when the live's open, so I'm a bit of a flick through them.
I'll be your shelter.
They're right there, dear.
Yep.
Yeah?
I'm just getting up to find my pencils.
Oh, just Like that.
No, colourful. I need
Oh, don't bend down there, you do. Get it.
I need an orange.
Yeah. And what else?
Just orange, thanks.
Yes.
Yeah, you should have a way of sticking us in the background instead of screen sharing.
Yeah. It took me ages to figure that
Hang
out.
on, Dr. Bob.
Oh, look, hang character in here too. Uh-oh. Look out. Now we're in trouble.
Bravo! Long time no see.
Yeah.
It took me ages to figure that out. What's going on?
I like this camera better. It doesn't make me look fat.
Uh-oh. Robbo, whoever's got... Now we're in trouble. Got me on YouTube or Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't think I have, but I'll just check.
Robbo, whoever's got... You know what? It's not me. No, I've got them all on mute. I haven't got the YouTube one open.
It was me. I had Facebook open, I think.
Oh yeah. All right. This one's right.
I'm still trying to work this one out.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't actually have to log in or anything. I just had to hit the link and put my name in.
Oh yeah. Magic.
Well, looks like Jay's the only one that can alter screens around and things, and I think he's playing at the moment.
I'll show you what. So I can do it like that.
Well, Jay is God.
So I think that's
a nice looking piece of wood there.
Yeah, but there's some nice dude told me delivered it for free.
No, some bastard took it from his wife.
I paid with a coffee and 250 grams of shellac flakes.
No, that was the courier's price.
Yeah.
It seems like a pretty clear.
All right, that's what I was about to ask for.
It's a pretty clear sort of a picture.
Yeah, it's much clearer than StreamYard, that's for sure.
I've just been watching the playback of my video from last night, and the bloody sound's atrocious on it.
Well, the three little windows on mine down the bottom, Robbo, me, and Dr. Bob, are crystal clear. There's a little bit of pixelation on Jay's.
Yeah, a little bit, but when he moves it down close to the timber, it's a lot better picture, I think.
Yeah, the close-up one's not too bad.
And that could be the camera more than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully we've got the getting the chuck off resolved. Once we get Jay coordinated.
It actually looks like a real.
That's not.
It actually looks like a real lathe now.
I invited
The only
you
problem,
in for that, Rob.
the only problem I have is that I can't get a full screen picture.
Down the bottom, Dr. Bob, where everyone's. Can you see like 4 live down the bottom underneath the main one, or is it only me that can see that?
It's only you.
All right.
Like we're down in the bottom right hand corner.
Yeah.
3 small screens down there. Yep.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
But also got a screen for me, Dr. Bob, you, and Sid, and inside it's got on air. I can make you full screen. I can make you the spotlight, which was Robbo's sort of show, and
Naturally.
and I can also ready. Do it again.
Naturally. Why shouldn't I be the centre of attention? Oh,
Or I can do took you off the screen.
Yeah,
So,
but when I'm looking, I end up
yeah.
with the chat on the right side of the screen, and no one's in it. It says ready to display messages.
yeah, that's what
And then I
I've got
got
too.
the private chat on the bottom. That's a pop-up.
If you go to the menu on the left hand side, open that.
Haven't got a menu on the left hand
No,
side.
not in. Haven't you got like something where it's got R and then like?
I'd say it'd only be the host.
Hang on a sec, Jay.
All right. Well, have a look around on that. If you can see anything that says it's actually part of this software, you don't have to download anything. You can actually open it in a browser. That's the only thing I can think to use because I can. All right.
Well, I've got it open on a. I've got it
I'm
open.
just taking a photo of what we can see, Jay, so you can see our screen.
Oh yeah.
Like, where's Dr. Bob gone to?
You might have to leave that. Leave it now and come back, or have a look for an option, and a chat app. I only seem to find it when it's when I'll see if I can send it to you. All right.
So,
I'll send you the link that I've got. I'll put it in the private. Hopefully everyone can access it from there. Can you access that link?
you actually need to be signed into that one, Jay, which I'm not yet.
How did you get that
Sorry.
thing in the chat, Sid?
That's in YouTube.
Ah, right. All right. Well, I'm coming in through I'll come into Facebook.
So see how it's got the little YouTube logo on the left, Robbo?
Sorry, wait on.
Yeah,
wait on.
private chat's got a...
Private chat in the private in restream, and I've put a chat link in there. See if that works. I don't know if the link will work for you guys or not. It looks like it's going to.
Yeah, wait on.
Jay, with that one, you need to be logged into Restream to get into it. So it asks for a login when you click on it.
Oh, all right. It's not much. It's just a password, username.
That's what I'm just saying. What you need to do, but it's so the YouTube chat shows the YouTube logo on the left. So if Robbo goes in through Facebook, we'll see what that looks like too in a minute.
Yeah, should be the Facebook ones.
So if you go into YouTube and access the chat there, then that comes up on the chat on the right hand side of the screen. You just see I put hello all in there. That was out of YouTube.
I can't actually see, from Facebook on Restream at the moment, so there must be an option that I have to tick or something somewhere that I haven't found yet. So
you can see the YouTube one, Jay?
Yeah, that's all coming up. But Facebook one says it's connected, but it's not at the moment.
So you Facebook
We'll just have
living
to
as
see
well,
how-
are you?
Yeah.
Is
If you
that
go
on-
to my wall, it should be on my wall.
Yeah,
Australian
hang on a
Live.
sec. No, your personal one.
Yeah. Now my feed's gone really rat shit, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh Jesus, hang on, I've got to mute that.
I can't find it in Facebook.
All right. Well, I'll reply to your comment, Robbo. Amber, comment about stealing Amber's wood.
Yeah, I don't know where that went to. It's funny enough, it actually came up in. Wait on, may have come up in Messenger, I think. Yeah, right. Here we go. Now, okay, I'm in Facebook now. If you come in through Facebook, wait on. Just hold on a second. Just give me a second.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, I'm in Facebook now. If you come in through Facebook,
you need to mute that, Robbo.
Second. Just give me a second. Yeah, right. I must be in Facebook, but it's a lousy picture on. Like the picture quality is deteriorated enormously.
Yeah. So, your picture quality to me is actually quite good on Facebook, and really crap on restream for some reason. It might be just the you crashing your computer out, the video card on it and stuff like that. Your picture quality to me is actually quite good on Facebook.
No, it's come.
And really crap on restream for some reason. It might be just the crashing your computer out, the video card on it and stuff like that.
Right. Well, I've got. No, it's come. I've got it up on full screen on Thingo, but geez, I'm getting feedback all over the joint.
Yeah, Facebook seems
that
to be
you?
a long way behind YouTube and behind Restream.
Yeah, a good 30 or 40 seconds.
It's a long way. Yeah, or longer.
Yeah.
Feedback all over the joint.
Yeah.
Yes, Facebook
Is that
seems to be a
you?
long way behind you.
Who's got their Facebook? Oh, there you go. Yeah,
Robbo's left.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll come back. Just need to figure out.
Oh, yeah.
So we got 4 people in here, and there's 2 in YouTube and 2 in Facebook.
So I found your little cafe, Jay, with the combination rolls, but there was a bloody line up half an hour out the door. So I might have lunch tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Next door to Chemist King.
Sorry.
Next door to Chemist King.
Yeah. No, it's nice. Maybe order a couple to take home.
Well, I might even do that too.
Oops, who's that? All right, that's Dr. Bob's there. All right. How you going, Dr. Bob? Sorry about that.
Not a problem. Just trying to see how to get a bigger picture.
Everybody's playing with it at the moment.
Yeah.
So you want a tablet or a computer, Bob?
Oh, tablet. I just can't afford a computer. Will wood lathe come first?
Oh, that sounds fair.
My
You got your priorities right. That's all I can say.
my my computer is probably 7 years old. It won't even run 10.
But the one I was going to set up in the shed is running, I think. I've got to switch it on and check. I think it's running XP.
Oh. Wow.
You won't have any speed.
I loved XP.
XP was great.
Well, that's because XP's a dinosaur and the really good one as well, Robbo. So read into that what you will.
I think you chose not to listen to that one, Sid.
He might have. How hard is it to upgrade a motherboard to get a new computer in, Jay?
Bugger all, easy.
Because the thing I like about the box for mine is it's got about 8 USB ports on it, which would be really good for plugging in the shed for running all sorts of
Goodies.
Yeah.
The only thing you got to be concerned with is how old the box is and whether it'll support the new form factor that came out about 8-10 years ago for the big motherboards.
The box it's less than 10 years old because it's an ex-work one, and it was put in new after when I started 7 years ago. So it's probably
It should handle a big
6 years old. Yeah,
handle it. Yeah.
They upgraded us to little tablets, so we had mobile units for our mapping systems for work. And they didn't take the bloody computers away. They were supposed to take them away with them. And anyway, I rang them up and said, well, what am I supposed to do with this? And they said, well, put it in the electronic waste over the road because we don't want it.
Yeah.
And it was going to cost me to put it into the electronic waste. So I thought I'll save the company some money and I'll keep it. So it'd be interesting to see how that's when I intend to set up to do my lives and stuff in the shed.
Yeah, I've thought of being able to. I've got the case and a motherboard just on what I get in the past 4 years for disability for being a Vietnam vet has gone to nothing.
Yeah. Well, I've never built a computer, but when I haven't paid for the box or the motherboard or anything like that, I'm prepared to have a crack.
Oh, one thing you really got to be careful with is if you've never done one, get yourself a grounding strap so you can snap it around your wrist and there's an alligator clip that touches, you hook it to the cabinet. Static electricity will wipe out memory, hard drives, CPU, it's the enemy. The trick is to always have, before you touch anything, you touch the cabinet and then with the other hand touch whatever you're picking up.
Yeah.
Unless it's, memory, but it's best to ground yourself to the cabinet.
Anyway, can I continue from where before my internet crash? You're most probably better off. You're most probably better off just a whole new tower, Sid, to be honest. Just because the motherboards they've changed a lot, and where's your power in the tower? Is it on the top or the bottom?
I would have to have a look, mate. I don't know.
Because the older ones, which is what the XP would have ran on, would be at the top, and now they're putting them at the bottom. So they can change right around, but it's a better way. And the motherboards have a lot, and so you must be just better off buying a whole new tower and everything.
It's not a huge box, but the XP operating system is more about a state government system running what it used to run rather than what would have actually come out by default with that computer when they bought it.
Yeah, even less quality than if it's only a business one.
Minimum specifications because it was mainly used for running Excel and things like that.
Yeah, that's right. So you most probably, in the long run, you could most probably just pick up a mini tower or something like that would run rings around that thing, you know. A mini tower would do it.
The box is about half the size of the box you've got there, Jay.
Yeah. Yeah, or just go to the auctions and buy one like I did, load Windows 10 onto it.
I'll have to turn it on and just see what the specifications of the computer are, because it may be up for that. With the state government system, they sat on XP well and truly beyond its useful life, and the next one they went to after XP was Windows 8.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, don't feel bad. Our Veterans Administration was running XP up until about 10 years ago, and then they found out to do any better, they had to buy all new computers. So it was getting money from Congress to buy a lot of computers. But all the software is DOS based. So XP is fine for DOS based in a dumb terminal, and that's what they were using it on.
DOS stands for Dickhead Operator Syndrome.
Well, as an individual, 10's perfect.
My brother worked in New York he was handling all the social, he had to do things for the social security network and all of those sort of things. He's a networking bloke, IP, and they were running pure DOS-based systems.
Yeah, because all it is a dumb terminal against the mainframe.
That's right.
You don't need any more.
Running numbers, that's all. All right, I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, Joe.
Yeah. Hey, Sid.
Yeah, mate.
Is this just pine, the thicker stuff, the darker stuff?
Yep. It's just 2x2 bearers that sit between sheets of gyprock and stuff like that.
It's got not too bad colours in there. Like I could even get a tinge of red out of it every now and then.
Some of them are quite nice. Some of them are really ordinary, but some of them are quite nice.
Like that one there.
Well, you use the ordinary stuff, Jay. Leave the good stuff for Amber, all right?
Robbo, go and make your tea. Go on. Just got to put in your 2 bobs worth, don't you, hey? Quick, get him on. His headphones are still on.
You realise that bit of wood there, you're going to do beads and coves, don't you?
Oh, no. No.
That's what that wood's trained to do, is just beads and coves on.
Oh, I heard it saying something, but I didn't hear that.
You're a wood whisperer?
Robbo is, yeah.
Yeah.
Jay, I'm not so sure. He's more of a wood shouter.
I'm a wood thrower.
That's what he says.
I'm a wood chucker.
How many woods would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Chuck. Let's do it while Robbo's not here, right? Woo!
Oh, Dr. Bob's turned his tablet the other way.
No?
Dr. Bob's turned his tablet the other way.
No.
Have you?
Well, I found if I flip the tablet over, it is a better presentation.
Yeah, your presentation changes, the orientation of the picture in my screen changes now, so you've you've got the upright portrait orientation,
Yeah.
not the landscape.
There you go. I made a mallet with ribbed handles. There we go. I'm done. Have a good day, guys.
That was awesome.
Woohoo! Yeah.
What finish is on that, Jay? Have you Yorkshire gridded it?
I've got natural oils. Oh, what a bummer. Robbo's not here to see it, eh? And look how quick I did too. Like,
I'm done.
oh,
I
yeah.
don't care if I go on the video phone.
Oh, look out.
Hello, Amber.
She's not talking today. She's just
No, I'm grumpy.
she's got a very bad back today, and she's not in a very good mood.
Well, that's no good.
Is that because you got her up early for our meeting?
Sorry, what was that, Dr. Bob?
No, I don't
Is that because you got her out of bed early to attend our meeting?
No.
That's cute.
Oh, that is nice.
Very creative.
This one's a bit weirded out. He didn't have eyes. He didn't want eyes. Amber went to paint them on.
No, you're wrong. It's like all parents. They have eyes in the back of their head and you can't see it.
It's like wood turning instructors. They do too.
Oh, whatever. I've got my mallet. I'm ready. Are you happy I did it without the chuck on? Come on. Yeah, you can at least be happy for that. Well, you got a special piece of wood in your room, Sid, just to hang some lights, did they?
Back behind my head there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a fluoro up in that. If I have that, so that's above the bed heads. And there's lights below it, but there's also light up in behind it as well.
Yeah.
What do you think of the meeting?
Oh, very good. I enjoyed it.
Me, not so much. I forgot to log in when I knew there was something when I woke up early this morning that I could do, and I forgot. I wasn't quite awake enough to look at my phone. But I will get to one.
Sid, can you do me a favour, please? Can you go and have a look on Facebook and see if the Facebook video link is working? Because it's not working for me. The
I'll be
chat's working.
Back in a second.
Hang on.
Oh, no, hang on, I got it back. It's all right.
But the chat hasn't been passed across.
Yeah,
That's something you got to work. Both of them are supposed to combine on this.
Yeah, and I was not really too sure why it's doing that.
Time to watch all the videos on how to again. I'm sure it's a permission thing.
Yes. Oh, I'd agree. Oh,
So,
I'm sorry. I'm going through some settings and just having a bit of a browse at why the multi-chat's not working.
so it's come up again here, but the stuff I put in before in the restream chat, So Dr. Bob's just put testing, and I put 1, 2, 3, and that's come up now. But the stuff we put in before has disappeared.
All right, maybe because my line dropped out.
That would, yes, that could explain that. But the Facebook stuff's not coming up in there
I just got Robbo's test, but that's in a private.
in the private chat.
Yeah.
There's definitely a big lag between Facebook and the live the restream.
Yes. Big lag.
So if that stays there, Jay, I can't see that you could actually do a live on Facebook effectively. If that's a natural lag.
Yeah, as long as I don't look, I suppose. Because I've got a it's something to do with Facebook. It's not restream. It's Facebook. As I'm reading, it's definitely Facebook.
Yep. Because YouTube's reasonably quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it could be the fact that like YouTube, it has multiple YouTube sites around the country, but they've added a lot of AI to it. I mean, globally, because when I first started following you, there was a heck of a delay, but now it knows that you're a site that I go to, and it just somehow routes me differently, and there's no delay to speak of. That's bringing up the site. You know, there's a bunch of other sites I follow. Like in New Zealand, it's better. The more I activate and grab those sites, the connectivity seems to be faster. So it must be some sort of AI in the routing.
So Facebook's telling me that restream should work, but it's not.
Well, actually, when I went into the select which channel before, came up with about 30 different things like Twitter, Instagram, blah, 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 but there was no Facebook on it.
The one that I had to click on was called Facebook Live, Facebook Profile Live. It's your actual own account, not a group you've made up or anything like that.
Oh, yeah. As I say, I don't know enough about it yet, so. But I can't enter anything on the chat on the screen that I'm in.
Yeah.
For some reason. I can
what
get
we're
in.
putting in there, Robbo, is through YouTube, not through restream.
Ah, right.
Yeah. I'll go to the all right. So I might have to try and link it through that Live in Australia page, because it's got in the supported platforms section. It's actually got Facebook personal profile. I can read messages but can't reply. But if I launch it from a public page, then I can reply.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
The other thing I find interesting in the chat, it converts all the time to 24-hour clock.
Yeah. And it would probably be local time as well.
Yes.
Yeah, it's reading it. I think it reads it off your computer. That's all it's doing.
Right, so I can't actually link it to the Live in Australia page because I made that page
Private.
private, and with the new settings on Facebook, you can't change it from private to public anymore. So you have to I have to start a whole new group.
Oh, jeez. They're getting
Why
bloody.
have they done that?
Don't know. I thought it was like a cooling off period, but nah, they're not. They don't let you change it. Once it's private, that's it. Delete it and start again. Stupid, eh?
Is it
Just-
cold down there? I noticed
No.
you're wearing a long sleeve shirt, Jay.
Oh, it's not 40 degrees today. Put it that way. It's 24 today, and that is 86 for you.
Yeah, a long sleeve shirt.
I must admit, at 4 o'clock this morning, it was 26 degrees in my workshop when I came out, and by lunchtime it was down to 21. It's actually colder during the day than during the night at the moment.
No, it's reasonably thin, Dr. Bob. It's not too bad.
All
Long
right, you're
sleeves
on,
at a lathe are dangerous.
No, I always wear long sleeves when I'm turning, mainly because I won't have any skin left if I don't.
Yeah, but we're old.
But I make sure that the jacket's well cuffed in, so
Yeah, you don't want to get a sleeve caught in a chuck as it's spinning by accident. Or a kickback and it catches your sleeve and keeps it from bouncing off the
yeah.
body. Never seen it happen, but I've talked to people that it has. At least
I
they
saw-
purported to do it.
I saw the aftermath of a bloke who got a sleeve caught in a metal turning machine, metal turning lathe.
Well,
Bit of swarf off the cutter grabbed him and dragged him through the lathe. I've also seen a bloke get his hair caught in one and scalped him.
Yes.
ouch.
all right, guys, I've got to go. I've got an appointment to go to shortly, so I better get my stuff into gear and get that done, and I'll chat to you all later.
Yeah, no worries, Sid. I've got to do a few things too, so I'll be disappearing
Hey,
for a
Jay.
while.
See you, Robbo. See you, Dr. Bob.
Yep.
See you, twins.
See you all later, and don't waste too much of bloody Amber's timber.
Oh, if you're not in here to see it, then it doesn't matter, does it? Didn't happen.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the the picture go in and out there a couple of times.
Yeah, my internet's having a bit of a crappy day today, I think. All right. So I've
Well, you got to work the bugs out.
yeah, I'm starting another page. I've made it public. Just quickly made one up so that I can see if I can connect the lives to it. So I'm going to close this one off and restart another one. I think that's the only way I can add it. I'll send you another link in a second, Dr. Bob.
Okay.